Hello YouTube, this is JoeWildthing here for another video. I know, it's amazing, I've done 2 videos now. Why haven't I changed my shirt? Now, if you've been on my earlier videos, you would have noticed that I'm quite a big Sonic fan. Especially on the classic Sonic games, with my Sonic 2 playthrough, which I still haven't finished. So as I was playing it, I was reminding myself of how good the music is. I mean, that was one of the best things about the classic Sonic games. The music was awesome, and they often tried to keep the same feel going with the modern Sonic games. But I shall come to them in another video. So for this video, I thought I'd count down my top 10 classic Sonic songs.
Number 10.
The Sonic 3 Special Stage. It's a very bouncy tune for quite a stressful level. It's where you have to go through a sort of maze, and you have to run through blue orbs and turn them red. You run into a red orb, stage ends, and you don't get the needed Chaos Emerald. Especially if you're trying to be supersonic. It's a very easy song to sing along to. It's very... well, there are no lyrics, but you can sing along to it anyway. It's pretty easy. I mean... there's a few guys I used to watch a while ago who even made a song while someone was playing through it to make him mess up, and it worked.
Number 9.
Chemical Plant Zone. I think anyone who has played Sonic 2 will know this song, because it'll be one of the first ones that they got stuck on. The constant drowning, the longevity of the level, all the tubes going around. It made you hear the song even more, but my god, it's good. It gets in your head. It's very easy to bop along to. That is until you hear the drowning music, and you don't want to hear that.
Number 8.
The Sonic 2 End Stage Boss theme. Now this song is way better than the original Sonic games boss theme, and it's just has the, you know it's coming when as soon as you hear either in the very first stage of Sonic 2, you just hear chopper noises, and then you hear those first few notes, and you know shit's about to go down. I mean, that song as a whole tells you basically all you need to know about Dr. Robotnik. He's mad, he likes robots, and he likes the industrial sound.
Number 7.
The Mystic Cave Zone. Now I'd say this is one of their more experimental themes. Like, they weren't sure if this was going to work or not. You're basically in a very dark cave, and lots of strange creatures are about. With that description alone, you probably need like a small horror one. They decided to go for more jazz and funk type of theme, but I think it really works. Just after a few moments of hearing the song, you're just like bopping your head along as you're just playing that. That bass line alone is enough to get you bopping along, and then that teamed along with the sort of flute sounding noise, it just brings it all together, and it's just makes one amazing theme.
Number 6.
The Sonic 4 mid-stage boss theme. Now, first, I know I might be cheating a little bit on this one, but technically, this theme is still a classic theme. There was a game a while back called Sonic 3D Blast on the Sega Saturn, I want to say. It probably isn't, but that's what I'm going to go with. And one of the beta boss themes was this. So, technically, it still counts. Now, if you've played any of the modern Sonic games, you'll know that he was trying to, in Sonic Adventure, he was trying to destroy a town. to create Robotnik Land, and to me, this is what you would hear if you actually went into Robotnik Land. It'd be the first thing you hear when you went into there. And that, I mean, if they actually did that, I'd join. I mean, listen to it. It just screams good times and fun times. It's very cheery, very like mysterious. There's no sign of threat from it, but yet it's a boss theme, keeping along with the theme park idea.
Number 5.
Carnival Zone from Sonic 3. Now this one goes again with the same ideas as the last one. It's very fun, it's very bouncy, it's very cheerful. But there's something strange about it. It's too calm. And then in the middle of it, there's just these weird series of noises. And it just goes back into the main theme. And I think that's what makes it probably one of the best themes out there.
Number 4.
The Metropolis theme from Sonic 2. Now this is the second to last stage of the whole entire game. And this theme, it just shows the scale of what you've managed to achieve up to this point. Like this isn't just a stage. This is like a city. Like it's shown more because it's split. This is the only stage in Sonic 2. It's split up into 3 acts rather than just 2. I mean, this theme encapsulates sort of victory almost for what you've done up to this point. But oh my god, the stage that it is teamed with. It's one of the hardest stages I've ever done, as you probably saw in my playthrough. Like that second act took me quite a few takes, and doing that third act, which I couldn't record, that took even longer. I mean, the boss as well. It was just insane.
Number 3.
The Ice Cap Zone from Sonic 3. Now this song is often mistaken to be from the creative mind of Michael Jackson, but if you actually look into it, it was made by a band called the Jetsons, and it's basically a rip from a song of theirs called Hard Times, which is a really good song. I'll play a sample for you now. And then put that together with the ice cap theme that was created for Sonic 3, you get pretty much the same song. It's very mystical, but still very bouncy. And these are all the things that make this possibly one of the greatest themes in Sonic history. But there are 2 more better than that. Speaking of which,
Number 2.
Marble Zone from Sonic 1. Wait, what? Theme from Sonic 1 this late into the list? Well, yeah. See, there are not many songs in the very first Sonic that will warrant a mention. I mean, Great Green Hill Zone, yes, was the very first theme you ever heard if you play it. But, as I've said before, compared to all the other songs, they're not really that great. And besides, I haven't played enough of the first Sonic to warrant a mention of the others. Marble Zone encapsulates everything that you need to know about the level. It's very tribal. It's about it's more like stony. Like if you hear the theme and look at the stage, you know that they fit. It's hard to explain, but you know it does. And because I had the European version, it was slowed down, which makes it just that better. I mean, the whole system is slow, but it goes with the rhythm of everything that moves. Everything is on time to the music. Platforms rising and lowering. That all goes with the music. And I think if you can do that, that creates a really good theme. So this is is possibly the best stage theme in Sonic history. But not the best theme.
Number 1.
Now, the thing you need to know about me with video game themes. I am a sucker for boss themes. I believe boss themes to be some of the best game themes ever. I mean, you got One Winged Angel for Final Fantasy VII. You got Gold and Silver for Gunstar Heroes. You've got the final battle with Trainer Red from Pokemon Gold and Silver. That's funny. But in Sonic games, I believe this to be the greatest boss theme possibly ever. The final boss theme from Sonic 3. Now, the point I had for the Sonic 2 boss theme was that when you first hear it, you know shit's about to go down. When you hear this theme, you know you need to beat this guy, otherwise he will destroy everything. Now, this is in 2 versions of the game. You got the main Sonic 3 when you're going against the big arm robot, but then if you're playing the Sonic and Knuckles version, you are up against this gigantic mech. Like, in fact, the only thing you can see of it is its head and its fingers, and it's firing a laser beam in the second portion of the boss fight. And he's using like the Master Emerald to power this suit. I mean, it just screams awesomeness. And this theme alone was just the pinnacle of themes for Sonic 3. I mean, you had great song after great song after great song in Sonic 3. And then you hear this. It's like, it just keeps coming up. And some genius decided to create a metal remix of this. And I still listen to that. It's one of the greatest things I have ever heard. Mixing synth and electric guitar and all like modern instruments for rock. When I first heard that, my mind was blown. It's just perfect. And that's why I think the final boss theme from Sonic 3 is the greatest classic Sonic theme ever. But the key word in that is classic. We've still got the modern games to consider, and I shall do a separate list for my top 10 modern Sonic game themes. See you next time.